So tonight's call, the topic of the call is called the REYL Special Retreat Info Call. So we're going to give you guys not the full rundown, because there's some stuff we can't tell you, but we're going to give you a peek behind the scenes, a little bit more to what's been going on in REYL over the last year. And it's really exciting. I'm going to kick this off, and I'm going to turn it over to Kai, and then he's going to kick it back to me so we can wrap things up and let you guys know how to get started. You guys are going to be excited. It is a very, very fun topic. It's a really cool, just even to have this thought and to think that this is coming to fruition, that this is working its way into the existence, into reality. I want to give you guys just a bit of a backstory on what the last year has looked like, not day by day, but let me give you a little bit of what's been going on for the last year. We have been diligently bringing content every single month in the form of a special event of the month. We've had amazing speakers and topics, and we've covered a variety of conversations. We are over 80 members strong now in our private Real Men Mighty Networks community. We have had countless conversations, friendships formed, a lot of really amazing stuff going on. We have hosted 3 masterminds. We do those once a quarter. We're currently in our Emotional Peak Mastermind. So we've had 3 masterminds where we get together on a weekly basis and we dive even deeper into one specific peak. Guys, we've been busy. We've had a lot of activity and we've had a lot going on, and it has been amazing. It's been fulfilling and then some, in all the ways that we could have hoped that this would show up to continue, for our own selfish reasons, to continue to support us in our lives. But what it's doing and what we're seeing that it's doing for you brings us even that much more joy. So it has been a blessing to be engaged with this. If you're brand new to REYL and somebody said, hey, there's going to be a retreat coming on, some cool guys are running it, jump on and check out the call. Let me give you guys a formal introduction to what REYL actually is. So John Bush here, myself, Kai Nix, John Chase, Justin Harrison, we are the founders of Real Men. What this is, the REYL movement. REYL stands for Recommit Every Day You Live, guys. So this is a choice. This is a choice that you are making to be engaged in this community and in this brotherhood, to commit to that best version of yourself, or what we call the real you. And what we work on and what we grow through and go through together are the ways that we can do that. We do everything within the 5 peaks. We focus on the mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, and financial. So we move through those throughout the course of the year, and that's what REYL is all about. But in the very beginning, one of my very first phone calls was to a man by the name of Mr. Kai Nix. And I told him about this idea. We were talking about it, and he said he was working on something. I was like, well, I'm working on something. Maybe we could work on something together. And that kind of birthed the thought of, he told me, the only way I'm in is if there's going to be retreats involved. Like, we got to get these men together. This was pre-COVID craziness. This was really just some early discussions and everything that we had going on. And now more than ever was he right. We need to get together. We need men to get together. I want to start off by sharing a quick quote with you guys I saw, and I'm not going to be able to quote it verbatim. I meant to bring my phone, but I left it in the other room. There was a really cool quote that I saw the other day, and it said that if you can heal a father, you can heal a family. If you can heal a family, you can heal a nation. But if you can teach a son, then you don't ever have to heal that father. And that's not exactly verbatim, but I feel like it still has the weight of what that message is trying to carry. Because what I feel like is, I feel like we are all sons. We are all sons that are showing up imperfect and working on ways to improve ourselves and bring that best version of ourselves to the world. So the exciting thing about what this is and where we're going with REYL is we're just getting started. Just getting started. I had a conversation with a gentleman the other day in Russia, our first member in Russia. I had a conversation with a couple the other day in Australia that wants to kick off their own segment of REYL. They want it to go. So guys, it's just getting started. The energy is going and it is exciting, but there is not a better person that I could think of to give you some of this information about a REYL retreat than the man that I made that phone call to. So let me introduce to you Mr. Kai Nix, and he's going to speak to you on this topic. So Kai, all yours.
Oh man, thank you so much, brother John. Man, it's good to see my real brothers already on the phone. It's only a few of you, but we have so many men that are in tune with the REYL movement. This is what we're talking about. What John Bush created is something magical. Like, he called me and he says he wanted to do this thing for men, just for the men to connect. Something special where they can tap in to the 5 peaks. They can tap into their physical, their emotional, their spiritual, their financial. You know, we want to give men something that men have been longing for. And that's true brotherhood. And when I say brotherhood, I mean when men can connect with each other and count on that person for whatever it might be that's going on in their life, whether it's something that's dealing with their family, with their friends, with their kids, with their careers. They can tap into us in this REYL movement and get a shoulder to lean on. And we have an abundance of men in this group that can give each other. I've learned so much being a part of REYL in this short span of time that I feel that it's a give back at this point. And like John said, when he approached me with REYL, I said, I can only be a part of this if we do a retreat. And men need retreats. You know, there are few men's retreats that are out there that you can tap into, but we're bringing it to you on a different level. We have 4 committed men, myself included, John Bush, John Chase, Justin Harrison, that are going to bring to you something so powerful that you're not going to want to miss this. And we put our heads together and we came up with this powerful retreat that's going to be our first one of many. It's going to be in February, the end of February, Mesa, Arizona. The weather's going to be beautiful. We have a 15,000 square foot mansion for you men. Let me repeat that. A 15,000 square foot mansion that will accompany, and this is the key point that you're going to want to get, gentlemen. Our first retreat will only be for 24 men. So when I say you do not want to be left out on this first retreat, because there's going to be many more retreats, but you don't want to miss this first one. And for you gentlemen who are familiar with doTERRA, imagine the first 24 people who signed up with doTERRA and where they took that. You know, the first 24 is going to be something special. And those 24 men are going to become REYL mentor graduates. And the things that we have lined up in this impactful 3 nights in Mesa, Arizona, we're going to touch, like I said, each of the 5 peaks. We have guest speakers attending this retreat that are going to blow your mind. We're doing powerful men exercises that's going to bond each other like never before. We have outings that we're going to do. So imagine cramming 3 powerful nights of just electrifying brotherhood, where you get to really connect with one another. You get to learn from one another. You get to teach another person, and you get to lean on your fellow man during this retreat. And this is what it's all about. You know, that's our ultimate goal. How can we empower men around the globe to be bonded as one? Where I can count on every single person who's going to watch this, who's going to listen to this, who's on this call right now. And I just want to thank the men who are on this call right now for taking the leap to find out what this is all about, because we're going to change the world with REYL. You're going to see brotherhood probably like you've never seen brotherhood before. And John Bush is such a catalyst in his vision and his dreams of making this reality, this is where we are right now. So I implore you, I'm throwing my heart out to you, man, that you take advantage, look deep, and don't miss out on this opportunity. Will we do more real events? Absolutely. This is one of many. But trust me, you don't want to miss out on this first one. So once again, it's only going to be the first 24 men. That's all we have as far as spaces that are available. John's going to tell you more at the end on how you can just tap into the link and register, lock in your spot, lock in your one of 24 so you can be there with us. All of us are going to be there. Activities are already planned. We have real gear. I want to give away so much right now, but I'm not, but because I'm itching to give away what we're going to do at this retreat. But you got to be there. And I don't just want to talk myself. You're going to hear from John Bush, but I want you to quickly hear from our other two founders briefly so they can just tell you why you should really be at this first retreat and what REYL has done for them so far since we started. First, I want to say, open it up to John Chase. John, just unmute yourself and just share from the heart why these brothers really need to be with us. Can you unmute yourself, John?
I was trying. Okay, I got it. Yeah. I was clicking unmute like 4 times. It didn't do anything. Yeah, thanks, Kai. You guys, this was one of the things that when I talked to John Bush at the very beginning, when he said that Kai was in and that you guys wanted to do retreats, dude, that like got me so excited. I've seen a lot of other friends and a lot of other mentor groups and things like that do retreats. And I remember talking to John, I'm like, I just don't want it to be the same as some of the other guys' retreats. I want it to be like just different. Bring that real brotherhood that Kai was talking about. And I'm telling you guys right now, what we have planned is so much greater and so much more beneficial to that brotherhood than I've seen in any other retreat. I wish I could share a ton as well. There will be activities, of course. There's going to be some physical activity too. You know, that when I'm there, there has to be physical activity. And if you guys know me, then yeah, we're gonna have some fun there too. But I'll tell you what, so far, I have learned, I've actually gained a better connection with my fellow brothers more than I ever have. I mean, I'm telling you, even with my own family. I didn't grow up in that area with a lot of like brotherhood and things like that, and I've already received that a lot. So what I've gained so far in this REYL community is far greater than I can express. And this retreat is going to maximize that. And I'm just so excited, you guys. I love it. I don't know if I can share anything else. So that's it.
I know it's hard not to share, but thank you for that insight, Brother John.
Yeah.
Hey, Justin, you unmute yourself and let the men know why they really need to be a part of this REYL mission in this REYL retreat.
Kai, I'm just going to share everything.
Don't do that. Pump the brakes. Pump the brakes.
Kill the meeting. Kill the meeting.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. All of a sudden I'm muted. What happened? Oh no, I'm just teasing, of course, but I am super excited about this because I've hosted hundreds, if not thousands of events over the last 2 decades. And this is different. I mean, what you guys just said is true. This is different. And, you know, my perception and experience, those of you that know me, I have a big family. My wife and I have 9 children, all boys, 9 sons. So it's pretty crazy household sometimes. lots of energy, lots of testosterone, anyway. But my observation in raising these 9 boys is that families and fathers in particular are under attack. They're under attack a lot of different areas, a lot of different ways, countless ways actually. And this brotherhood, this family, I'll call it a family, is allowing strength to pass from one member to another. That has just been an extraordinary experience to see people lifted up and helped. And when we band together, we can do that for each other. And so that's happened in my life just over these few months of being involved. And then we're excited to bring that to all of you. And so it's a need. It's a huge need that's out there, especially after all this COVID garbage and social distancing and all of that stuff. And the need for connection is real. It is very, very real. And we see the suffering that's happening all over the place because of the lack of connection, right? And so this gives us a home, my friends. This gives us a home and an opportunity to help each other grow and support one another. So super excited about it. And you're right, Kai, the first, it'll be a legendary thing. We'll talk about it for years, right? Oh, I was at the first event. So be that person.
Be that person. Thank you, Justin. So you heard from John Chase, you heard from Justin Harrison. Men are going to cry. We're going to laugh. Some men will be in pain. But the great thing, and I'm saying a good pain, a pain that you can be like a pain of relief, where you're going to let things and share things that have been on your heart for a long time, that you'll be able to release in the space of comfort, in a space of safeness among other men, and shed those. We're going to be peeling the onion back at this retreat. And you're going to grow, you're going to get stronger out in the outcome. And on the other side of this retreat, you're going to come out of this a far better man, a far better father, a far better brother, a far better friend than you currently are right now. So I hope to see every single person who's on this call right now at the retreat. I can't stress it more. It's only 24 spots on the first one. So definitely tap into the link, read everything through, and hopefully secure your one of 24 spots. And I love you, brothers. And I can't wait to lock arms with you in Mesa, Arizona in February 2022, because it's going to be real. And it's going to be serious power going on. So let me bring it back to John Bush so he can fill you in a little more, and we'll go from there. Love you, brothers.
Awesome, Kai. Thank you. I found while Kai was chatting, I ran and grabbed my phone because I really want to nail this quote for you guys, because Kai mentioned it a little bit. So did some of the other guys as they chatted. So here's the quote I was referring to when I started. If you can heal a father, you can heal a family. If you can heal a family, you can heal a nation. More importantly, if you can train a son, you don't have to heal a father. So if we're all sons, we're all progressing. There's a reason that we didn't call this movement Real Friends. A friend will tell you what you want to hear. There's a reason that it's Real Brothers. There's a reason that this is a brotherhood. A brotherhood's going to tell you what you need to hear that you might not want to hear, but what you need to hear. So this is going to push you a little bit. It's going to challenge you a little bit in some really beautiful ways. And I have had intimate conversations, and I won't share names of anybody, right, for confidence, but conversations where men didn't have necessarily an example of maybe a healthy relationship with a father growing up. Men didn't have a relationship with, maybe their children. Maybe they've had different, family dynamics that have just really shown up over this last year. It has absolutely filled my soul to have those kinds of conversations with men where they can find connection with other guys within this circle, within what we are doing. If you guys are brand new here, the Mighty Networks community, totally free. What we're talking about the retreat tonight, this experience is going to be monumental. And my prayer with it is that this is a launch pad for you and whatever your next chapter is. So let me give you guys some details on the exact dates, where to go to get more information so you guys can line out and grab your spot. The REYL retreat, the first ever REYL retreat, Mesa, Arizona, February 25th to the 27th. So it's 25th, 26th, 27th. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And I saw, James, I saw your comment in there. How many bedrooms? There's a lot, brother. There's a lot. There's room, only 24, but there's a lot of bedrooms, man. So we got a 3-day retreat. If you guys go to reylmen.com, so you're going to type in www.reylmen.com, check that out. On the tab up there, it's going to say retreats. Click that, and you guys will see the registration page for this. You're going to see this awesome video here with this handsome gentleman, Mr. Kai Nix. He did a little introduction video. And right below that, you guys will actually see some photos of this place and where we are going. It's pretty ridiculous. I will tell you that we had an initial spot and we were excited about it. And some things happened and that fell through and we up leveled. This spot is all that and more. It is exciting, guys. So check those photos out. And then you'll see the registration links right on there. We've got 2 options for you guys. Pay in full, $1,400, or a 3-pay option, 3 payments of $500. That is covering everything but your airfare. We got your food, we got your lodging, we got every activity and everything we do from the time you get there to the time you leave. We're also picking you up from the airport, bringing you to the home. So we've got transportation to and from and getting you back to the airport. So everything but your airfare is in that 3-day experience. That's what you're getting, that's what's included. So you guys can check out some more fun details. We got some other text and stuff on that page. But let me read this little part right here really quick. This weekend retreat is for men who want to dive deep using our REYL 5 Peaks framework. Cultivate personal strength and confidence, learn to guide and lead other men, improve relationships at home and work, connect on a profound level with the world around them, establish lifelong brotherhood and support with other men, be part of an elite group of men with such training and experience to apply at all areas of a man's life, and graduate as a REYL mentor. So, gentlemen, the invitation is open. The registration page is live. So if this is something that speaks to you and you'd like to connect with men that are excited to continue to stay motivated, to continue to show up for you. And the reason I started this call is a little bit of a refresh in what we've done over the last year is because, again, that's just the beginning. We've been showing up for you and we're going to continue to do so. The ask right now is for you to link arms with us. Jump in, attend this retreat, and we would love to help you guys work towards that beautiful graduation as a REYL mentor and lock arms with us. So thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for being here. And we'll take any questions if anybody's got anything or wants to comment or question on anything. We've got a few more minutes before we wrap.
Yep. And just before we go into questions from the men, if they have anything, we will do a couple more calls like this, invitation calls like this regarding the retreat. I hope that, once again, when I said, if you're on this call, that you really take advantage of one of those 24 spots. But if you know someone, another man, another friend that you're close with, who you feel can really be impacted by something like this, please share this information with them. Have them jump on the next call and see what we're about, see what we're giving. And, you know, we want this to be a global thing. And it's starting off small. And like I said, you men who are there in the beginning stages of this, it's going to be something that you're going to remember forever. And that's going to be really special. Really, really special. So like I said, if not yourself, which I hope it is for you, but please share with another man, another brother that you're friends with in your life that you feel can benefit from this. And we'll take some questions right now if anyone has any questions. Just don't ask what's going to happen after retreat because we're not going to tell you. So, but if you have any other questions, feel free.
So sorry, where was the website again with the information on the retreat and how to register and cost and all that?
So reylmen.com. So www.reylmen.com. And there'd be a tab right on there for retreats, and everything is right, all the details right in there.
Okay, I was on there, but I hit events. Okay, I see retreats. Okay, got it.
That's the spot.
Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks, Michael, for throwing that up. So Michael just put that in the chat. So I'm on the iPad. I didn't see the chat thing there. So beautiful.
Any other questions, man? that you might have regarding the retreat?
So do you get like, is there a competition for the suite if you get the most men to the event or something
Oh,
like that?
I like that. There is a couple
That's a
sweet.
good question.
We get ranks, if we get the most downline men to come to the.
Well, James, I think in this 15,000 square foot compound, there's definitely a lot of bedrooms. I'm pretty sure the master suite is the biggest. So we'll figure out how we can work that for the master suite. Who gets the master suite?
I like that.
I'm just kidding. I just want a room. That's all.
I think there's quite enough bedrooms.
When everybody shows up, there'll be a competition to fight for it, right? Bring headgear.
Blindfold everybody, arm wrestling contest, something silly. Yeah. No.
Great thing about it is, when you're flying into Phoenix, where are they flying into, John? Phoenix or
either one? If you're local, if you're on the western, right? So Idaho, California, you're coming in, you can jump straight into Mesa. You should be able to get right into Mesa.
Okay.
Or Phoenix if you're coming more East Coast, anything else. But either one, it's within 20 minutes. So
okay, cool, awesome. So once we get to 24, we will have room assignments though. So you'll come in and you'll know exactly what room you're going to.
Yep.
Well,
There is going to be a lot of
Todd's on the
fun,
call.
a little bit of
Is there gonna be
downtime.
some training?
Say that again.
I said, I see Todd on the call. Is there going to be some training here? Todd?
So if Todd is on the call, there's going to be something extra special at this retreat. If Todd is on the call. This put it this way. We'll have bowls and bowls of deep blue for everybody.
Yeah. Great.
Deep blue rub for everybody.
Yes. Well, cool. Gentlemen, you guys are amazing. I love the charge from Kai. Share this out. Share this out with a couple of guys that have either impacted your life or that would be impacted by something like this. And we would love to welcome them into our circle and have them be part of this amazing movement. So I appreciate you guys taking time out and being the pioneers here and helping us kick this off and really being on the forefront for what we're doing and helping us realize this vision. It's powerful. And I got to wrap it up, man. I'm not going to get emotional on this call. I'm saving that for the retreat.
And this is one more important thing. If you don't lock in one of the first 24, the next retreat, if you're still wanting to go, you'll be first to bat at the next retreat. If you don't make this first one, and not part of the first 24, you'll be at the top of the list for the second. In your hands now.
Take it easy. We'll get this recording. You guys will get this emailed out and you'll see this so you can share it really easy with it on the YouTube channel. Okay? Thank you guys.
Have a good night, man.
Later.